All right, welcome back. Here, part three of my comic collection. We'll jump right into it. Got some DC stuff. New 52, Action Comics #1, which was not a good read at all. I should have one or two more issues of that, I think. Or I may have stopped there. This is so stupid costume, too. Like, let's get jeans, the t-shirt, or the shirt, the cape, the jeans, and like these boots. I didn't really like anything about this book at all. So I actually doubt I had those other two issues. Got Azrael, #1, #2. It's actually a pretty cool read. I just picked it up because they were cheap. And I had heard about the concept, so figured I'd check it out. Jump back to some Batgirl, Brian Q. Miller, Dustin Nguyen. This is an awesome series featuring Stephanie Brown. Just the entire run was great. I only picked it up. I jumped into it like a few issues into it because I really liked the costume and the cover art at the time was, I think it might have been Art Germ. And I actually just ended up just growing to like the character and this in the art. Dustin Nguyen drew a lot of these issues, later issues. Big fan of his. I just didn't realize I had. I like his style, but I didn't realize I had some of his work. So I was going to try and go get some of his Detective Comics work and some of that Batman Streets of Gotham series that he drew. But yeah, so it's kind of cool to see I actually do have some of his books in my collection. Series #17, when they were doing all those, it's like the solo figure on the white background covers for all the series at the time. 18. Remember the whole draw the line at $2.99 thing. 19 is a pretty cool cover. 20, 21. You got 22. Got the Green Lantern movie banner at the top, of course. Of course, that movie was trash. It's a pretty cool cover, #23. And then 24, one of Justin's big, like, huge character count images. He usually has a lot of these prints at his booth at conventions. He's done a Marvel one too. But so yeah, there's that. Batman, whole bunch of characters. And the other Batgirl got Gail Simone, Adrian Ciaf, Vincent Cifuentes, New 52, Batgirl #1, #2. I actually have this. I'm still reading this. I had the entire run except for #13, the one issue that probably costs the most right now. Because I actually had stopped for a couple issues, and I saw it when the day it came out. I was at my shop. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to jump back on, so I kind of passed over it, and I should have just grabbed it anyway. But I'm still reading it. I still haven't even read that issue. Didn't even bother picking up a second print. I don't really care for second prints like that. But so probably end up having to eventually grab that one. So here's some more later Batman, Tony Daniel, 704, 705. There's another one of those. Covers. 707, drawing the line at $2.99. 708, 709, 710, Two-Face returns. 711, Two-Face and Riddler. 712. And then the last of Batman, 713. Batmans and Robins all over. And got New 52. Batman #2. #1's in a different box. And Batman, a 12-cent adventure. I didn't pay 12 cents for this. I paid like 50 cents or something. Or it was free. I think it was free. I don't remember. This one was too. Just grabbed this somewhere. I think they were giving them out at conventions. DC. And Batman Streets of Gotham. I like Victor Zsasz, so I had picked this up. It's kind of randomly. So yeah, I had actually forgot I wasn't sure if I had this. So I'm gonna pick up another one though. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a crease, and it's actually kind of color breaking in there. So it's kind of disappointing when I saw that, but I just love that cover. Just that look he's got, and with all the tally marks on him. So I got to replace that, and then grab some more of the series as well. Got Batwing #1. Probably gonna drop this. I liked it when it was the David character in Africa, but then they switched creative teams, and then they brought him back to Gotham and made him Lucius Fox's son. I forgot his name, but I'm still reading it. But I probably dropped that. And then Batwoman #1, J.H. Williams III, and W. Hayden Blackman. It was actually, they were supposed to bring this out before the New 52, because like issue 0 came out earlier that year, but then they delayed it and just brought her out with everyone else. So it was #1, #2. Had some awesome art, and always did. Even with like Amy Reeder and Trevor McCarthy, two more awesome artists. Like even they're all three like they never lost an artistic step. Just beautiful all the way through. Actually, just read the first issue of the new creative team, so we'll see how that goes. You got some of the previous Birds of Prey run. Gail Simone, Ed Benes. That's #4. And Birds of Prey, New 52. Katana, Poison Ivy, Starling, and Black Canary in that just hideous costume. I have no idea who designed that. They should be ashamed of themselves. It's a terrible look. It's an awful design. But my favorite characters in this book are Katana and Starling. Like, they're just breakout stars. And I bought it for Black Canary, but like they kicked butt until they made Starling a traitor. She betrayed the team, ended up leaving, and then Katana left a few issues later. I'm like, all right, I'm done. There's no need to continue with the series. That was actually when they switched creative teams too. So that was 1 and 2. Blue Beetle #1. This was not a good series. Didn't really care for it. #2, I think that's as far as I went. Maybe I might have grabbed the third, not even sure. And some random issues of Catwoman. No point whatsoever picking these up, but I just figured why not. I really like Catwoman, so I like those goggles. I love characters with cool goggles. They ended up being a pretty cool story. I like Edward Baker, so like I said, I don't even remember what prompted me to pick them up. They were just came across them. They were cheap, so I had some of those early issues. This is actually, so it's #2, #4, #5. Cool cover. Kind of creeping down. I'm about to go steal something. And New 52 Catwoman. And if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you heard a lot about this series. Evan March and his artwork on the series is been very controversial. It was not a good book either. Picked it up for a few issues, #1, #2. And this DC Universe Online Legends #1. So covered by Ed Benes. Yeah, Ed Benes. Detective Comics #1. Tony Daniel, Ryan Wynn. Got Joker right there. Batty Man, as a Mercenary would say. Batty Man. I meant to say that. I've been waiting to say that for a while. We got Flash. Jeff Johns, Scott Collins, #8. This is right before Flashpoint. There's #9. Another one of those white covers. The Road to Flashpoint. And there's Flashpoint himself. Jeff Johns, Andy Kubert, Sandra Holt. #1 through 5. This is a pretty cool series. I really enjoyed it. I think I have a couple of tie. I'm not sure how many tie-ins I got, if any. Maybe the Batman one, but that was probably about it. Like I say, yeah, it's a pretty cool series. The animated movie was pretty good too. What is this? There is no justice between enemies. I'm a huge fan of Andy Kubert. I grew up on. Adam and DQ were definitely some artists I grew up on. It all changes here from the X-Men work anyways. I got a lot of their DC work too. You got Green Arrow, Number One, JT Krul, Dan Jurgens, George Perez. They had a rough start. This was not a good series to start out. The Hunted. But I figured I'd try it out. I like JT Krul on his other series, the other Green Arrow series. But then I started reading that. And then jumped on this. Figured I'd check it out, but whatever. And got some Green Lantern, pre-New 52. The Butcher. I don't think this is a good little story. Also, this Green Lantern stuff, I got real big in the Green Lantern franchise for a while. But then I got kind of bored with it during the New 52. So the Green Lantern was a 62, 63. It starts a prologue with the War of the Green Lanterns, which is a pretty cool cover. So 64, 65, drawing the line at $2.99 until the New 52. Then it's $3.99. Part 7, War of the Green Lanterns, number 66. Conclusion, War of the Green Lanterns, The End, number 67. And then New 52, Green Lantern, numero uno. Number 1, number 2. Okay, so I'm not sure how many issues. I think I went a few with that one. It's probably like 5 or 6 at least. And some Green Lantern Corps, 56. All my earlier Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps stuff was in another box. They're way back there. Green Lantern Corps, 57. Tyler Kirkman's a pretty cool artist. I like his style. And some more War of the Green Lanterns. Green Lantern Corps, 58. 59. 60. I definitely kind of prefer Justin after a while because I like John Stewart is definitely the best Green Lantern. And then Guy Gardner's right behind him. What is this? John Stewart killed another Green Lantern and he'd do it again. Another on 62. 63. Then Green Lantern Corps New 52, number 1. Number 2. And Green Lantern Emerald Warriors, number 8. I had to hold off reading War of the Green Lanterns because I couldn't find those 2 issues. It was Emerald Warriors number 8 and 9. But I had to wait, so I ended up getting those off eBay because I missed them when they first came out. So I could read that whole storyline. There's that. Then got the last set right here. So there's Green Lantern Emerald Warriors number 9. Oh wait, there's 3 of them. Number 10. Then the Huntress miniseries is 6 issues. It's pretty cool too. 1 through 6. Paul Levitz, Marcus Toe, John Dell. Marcus Toe's interior art was pretty, really pretty. A New 52, Odd Vampire. It's a pretty cool series. Joshua Hale Fialkov and Andrea Sorrentino. Just some awesome art in here. Some real dark stuff. Vampire number 2. Got the whole issue, or the whole series. But the rest is in another box. JSA All-Stars number 1. It was another issue that they just gave away at a convention. So I know I didn't pay for that. I don't really care for the JSA at all. Justice League, New 52, number 1. Jim Lee, number 2. Number 3. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of a lot of my New 52 stuff that I stopped reading or don't care about. But I'm about to cut this off. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Thanks for watching. This part 3. Got the next part coming up real soon. So don't move.